some other great stuff and content on this channel. We have got the pistol bash now, however, as usual, we will be going towards the bird's eye view. Be a bit of a weird bird, but hey. These boys are slapping each other. You just got icons left.
Axis eliminated.
And he's
Allies
still
win.
on. Wait, what? Granted, actually choosing defense? Okay. Interesting. Tommy over at mid. Actually doesn't spot anything here as smoke is being thrown out. Not sure by who, but it doesn't even matter. Lance and Icons will get themselves 2 opening frags. And this is gonna be an easy round for ephix. Unless something can happen. From Kuhn. Fear will shut him down. And this will be an easy entry in towards B. Wow. What a strong display from ephix. Just mopping it up. Just a full team ace. And that's gonna be the first round on the board for ephix, of course. Lovely. Let's follow icons here. See if we can any of that first bot in. Danny actually doing it. And I do recall Danny being absolute beast on the Tomorrowland with his scope on 2 Jane. Meanwhile, ephix with the man down. Supreme actually gonna use the ults just as I say that. Kuhn goes down. And they are definitely heading towards B. They haven't got a shotgun there. Domi has one. Okay, shutting down Viagor. No, I don't think ephix have a shotgun. Maybe that was Lance or Viagor, who knows. But a little bit of a stalemate here. ephix just can't seem to be pushing towards B right now with an extra man up for granted. So, spotting that player on top A roof, but gonna get shut down by Dummy. Danny actually just looking for so long on Snail. Finally decides to shoot him down. And that's gonna leave icons in at 1-on-4. Does spot the first player, but can't land those shots. He's actually gonna kill him there right now. But the time was ticking away anyway. So we're all back even. 1-1. See if Danny will get any first bloods in. He's actually using the MG. Well, looks like ephix are setting up for this B rush here with a lot of nades coming in right now. Lance will get himself that first frag in. Domi with the shotgun there down there. But decides to go looking perhaps just a little bit too early. Gonna miss that car 98k shot, but shotgun doesn't even help him. Supreme and Lance will get 2 quick frags in, which leaves Danny and Tacky with it all to do. To make that just Tacky, it's gonna be just a repeat from the first round from ephix. And they will take that one quite easily. Lance sitting on 6 frags already. Kuhn has to get a frag. Snell actually gonna go looking straight into mid. Just waiting for someone to come around. I can only assume. That's with his eyes peeled on the B. Cross gonna be looking to nade the man on A. Cake going back towards safety, and this might be a slow A from ephix, but I wouldn't be surprised if they would head straight towards A. With that, definitely now with that smoke coming out from Granted, that would be the sign to get your butts over towards B, as Danny will shut down icons. It's gonna be the scope dead. Tommy's actually pushed up quite far on B long, picks off Vigor nice and easy. As Snail will pick off Cake. He's actually managed to dodge Tommy right there. Tommy's still somewhere over that B alley, which is quite concerning. And in fact, especially with Supreme going down, but Tommy will go down now to Lens though. Gonna go ahead and get this bomb down. If we will, Timer will be running against Granted. Snail now on his own. He's gonna have to go big. He's in a 1-on-3. He's got he's got a player to his center. He's got a player to his right. He's got a player to his left. He can't choose. He just can't choose. He's just gonna get wrecked by the Lugers. Yeah. There's no other way to say it. He was just gonna get wrecked by the Lugers from the Germans. So, tit for tat, Granda take around, ephix take around. 4 players from ephix heading towards that B bomb site. Slowly but surely, of course, from that B long. We have got Mr. Icons chilling around here. Kuhn will pick himself up that first frag onto Lance. Still lurking around the spawn as well. Looking for a peek, but gonna have to be careful though, because there is a rifler over there. Icons. Can you find Danny? I'm actually gonna go on top of that box, hoping to get the kill on the B long roof. Meanwhile, Icons has picked up Danny. Will this be winning that scope battle over towards mid? This Cake will shut down Icons. It's all turned sour for ephix there. There are men down yet again. I think that just 2 men down as VR goes down. Supreme and Snail. They're actually on the A side, and Snail gets a lovely little headshot onto Kuhn, but can't seem to connect with that second one onto Techie. Supreme will shut down Techie for him, but only 10 seconds left on the clock. He can't do it. Dummy will pick him off. And that is Granta taking the lead, 3-2. As of yet, no opening frags. We got yet again ephix heading towards B with the majority of their players. Icons, of course, holding that cross. Kuhn on A. Danny, in the meanwhile, does win this scope battle this time onto Icons. He will go down. As Cake will shut down Lens as well. So surely this will be a round for Granted. There's only I think that 2 players are up for for ephix here as Danny will get himself another frag. Picks off Vigor as well. Danny going big. All left up to Snail. And he's all the way over at B long. Danny's still up there as well. It's not gonna be an easy job for Snail, but does land on onto Techie somehow with a lovely little shot mid-air. He's actually spotted one onto top air roof, but convinced he knows he was gonna drop down the long roof. His way towards mid now. He's still got 3 players to deal with. 30 seconds left on the clock. He's actually got one right behind him. Kun will be there. Final will shut him down. 4-2. Tommy picks up Vigor early on, and it was definitely an A push from ephix. It's just not that very fast because Domi picked one up early on, of course. But Snail will come up with a quick double kill. He's actually got a player right below him in the form of Domi. Domi will go down. And how on earth did ephix still take this round? Kun now in that 1-on-3. The bomb being planted on A. There's just no way he can clutch this. We'll be sitting one on A roof, of course. Supreme, sorry, on the A stairs. Lance at the back of the palm trees. Kun will have no chance. Even if he gets one frag, then he's just gonna get locked out straight away. But slowly making his way forward. Not finding any players as of yet. He does find Lance, but there's still one on A roof, still one on A stairs. They've got all the 2 angles covered. Snail actually goes peeking. Snail goes down. And now all Supreme needs to do is just to wait. Actually, Kun picking up those 3 frags, but he won't pick up the round.
Objective destroyed. Allies win.
And ephix do take that round away. And it is 4-3. Meanwhile, 2 opening frags from ephix have shut down Danny and K. Kun being pressured as well, very heavily on B. Actually, Domi coming to the rescue, getting 2 quick frags onto Snail and Vigor. He's actually going to continue his push. Kun will shut down Supreme. And what a turnaround from Domi as he picks up Lance as well. And that's a hat-trick of frags from Domi so far, and Kun as well. What a combo. Domi and Kun to mop up that B push. And that is the play we want to see here. Looking at scoreboard, Kun has picked up a lot of frags in the last couple of rounds. He's on 8 frags. Domi and Danny as well. Sitting on 8 frags. Lance on 8. As Snail is on 7. In the meanwhile, 3 frags have been given from both of the teams. Make that 2 frags from both of the teams. As Danny will shut down Lance. Domi actually got... Wow! Domi! little bit of a judgment there to shoot that early. I can only assume Supreme will shut him down with a lovely little no zoom. So, Kun in the meanwhile making his way towards A, and Supreme's actually just waiting for Kun to show his hand, and he will do just now. All on to Danny in a 1-on-3. I say this too often for granted, but hey, he will go down. Vigor will pick him up nice and easy with the shotgun, and it's 5-4. You took a coffee break. Glad to watch. That's good. Enjoy your coffee, man. So far, very slow start from ephix, but they do have the opening kill onto Kuhn. Icons following up onto Lance's footsteps as he picks up Danny the opposing scope for Grande. Vigor still with the smoke on B, but they're actually gonna go towards the A bomb side. As they did got 2 picks over there, but Cake's actually sitting on top of that A roof. He could do a lot of damage here if ephix won't find him. Supreme will go down to Cake. Meanwhile, still has picked up Techie. And perhaps Cake just started off a little bit too early with shooting, but it's always a hard call here. But it is now a 1-on-4, and it's gonna get grenaded down by Vigor's potato mesh. Roll even yet again. It's really been going tit for tat this map. We did see ephix pulling it away on the defensive side on attack. Dear me, on defense on the Karen 10. And Tommy actually decided to go pushing, but no, he's actually not. He wants to make me eat my words. Damn you, dummy. And meanwhile, Kuhn has picked off a frag, and 2 players actually down from ephix already. He's actually going to throw his nade out, but he has just spotted one heading back towards spawn. As Danny will pick up Lance in the meanwhile, Snail in a world of trouble, lands it onto Kuhn, but Cake will shut him down with the Luger. Again, just still being ganged up upon. All left up to Icons. He has got 4 more plays to find. He's actually got a scope and a rifle in hand. It's not gonna happen, especially not with that outer climb. Then it will just get a nice and easy shot in. And that will make it 6-5. So both teams having 1 player down, Cake and Icons being picked off. So, I guess ephix are setting up for a sort of B attack, with definitely with the smoke going on there. There's only 1 player over at B. Slowly, there are rotations happening from Granted. With Taki picking up Lance, Danny will shut down Snail. Supreme onto Danny. 2-on-3. This could still be an ephix around there. The smoke is fading away. Supreme actually managed to go across, but Dommy is still there. As he will pick off Supreme. Vigor will shut down Dommy though. He's actually trying to pick up that rifle, but getting grenaded for it. Taki will pick that one up. And Grounded will go into the second half with a 2-round advantage of 7-5. Oh, it's the F button. That's interesting. I never knew this. I have to enable map overview. I didn't know this. This is interesting. Alright, gonna use this. Looks like Grounded are gonna be going for a split push here. How do we get back? Do I press? There we go. I'm learning something new here, the map overview. But yeah, it did look like Grounded were going towards B as they are slowly but surely still around the B roofs. Tommy being attacked as hell. As Koen will get himself the early frag onto Snillin. Danny going looking with the scope. He actually knows one is on top A roof. Gonna be making his way to a better position, better angle to perhaps hit that one. But Lance will pick up cake. Lance with another frag onto Tommy. And that was a stellar performance from Lance. Getting 2 quick frags in. There's your man Lance. Supreme actually slowly making his way towards the backside of the Grounded Alliance. Lance playing it quite cocky now. He's actually feeling that confident. As Icons will pick up Danny, in the meanwhile, Techie now on his own.
Allies eliminated.
No.
Axis
No.
win.
Vigo won't get that frag, but Lens will. It is 7-6. I wish there were more options though for shoutcasters. Like the X-ray in CS:GO, that would be epic. Icons. Such a great shot. All left up to Dunny in a 1-on-5. Make that down to a 1-on-4 as he does pick up Snail. He's got 4 more plays to go, of course. He's actually got a player right behind him. He can actually hear him.
Allies eliminated.
There we go. Icons will pick him off.
Win.
And did he actually get an ace? I can't check it because my console is empty. But I guess it was an ace. So good job to Icons. I completely missed it. Back to 7-7. I mean, Epics on the defense, they do well. They do well. They've got 2 rounds in a row right now, and they're just looking confident on the defensive side. Let me find Lance. There's Lance. Seeing a little shot there, but not to worry. He's actually gonna smoke up mid right now, and I like that choice. Viewer, meanwhile, picks himself up the double kill to Cake, and Tommy lands. Wow, with a stellar shot onto Koen. He's actually gonna go to the MG, spray the shit out of mid, and it's all on Techie. As Icons picks himself another frag. Supreme with the mop up onto Techie. And that's 8-7. Eight to 7. Timeout being called. That is something. 3 rounds in a row for Apex. I would call it timeout as well. In the meanwhile, guys, to let people know, I'm streaming the Call of Duty 2 Apex versus Grounded. It is live right now. It's the Bratislava Upperbracket final between these 2 teams who have been in the Cyber Gamer Open League before into the grand final, which Apex won. Apex do remember already won the first map on Carrot 10, so they are they're feeling confident for this one. Granted, for them the pressure is on to take this map and bring us to a 3rd map. 3rd map would be Map Mata if that is gonna be needed, but so far Apex are not letting it happen. They are the round up, but let's see what Grounded have just changed up. Perhaps we're gonna be seeing an A push here, but nope. Maybe a bit of a slower player here. We do have Danny actually onto this moss group, but it's been smoked up. He's actually got a nice little gap through that smoke, but Icons will get themselves the first frag onto Cake. Vigor is actually in a really good position. He's actually gonna wait and see if there's anyone gonna push mid as he picks up Danny there. Danny truly not expecting that. Now what a play from Vigor. Picks up Tommy as well. And Vigor just been getting these double kills out of nowhere. Icons missing just that shot onto bucket roof, but ongelooflijk, says Vigor, and that truly is ongelooflijk. That double kill from him, that was a stellar performance. As Lance can't do it though, but he will pop out the shotgun, tags up Kun there pretty heavily. Gonna have to be careful for that grenade from his teammate, and it's all left to Taki as Kun goes down. Supreme with a double kill as well.
Win.
And it is 9-7, a 2-round lead for ephix. Perhaps Tommy and Cake are going to be going straight to A. Yes, they are. They are going to get shot down by Snail. Cake, though, does find Snail. Gonna have to be careful with the shotgun there. Vigor is also making his way down there. But it's in fact Kun now coming as well. I thought it was just two players there just running towards A, and that's sort of bait. Taki still over at B, picks up Icons. Vigor coming in the back, shutting down Cake, but Kun will shut down Vigor. So we're all into a 2-on-3 with ephix on the back foot. Lance is coming in the back, so perhaps he can do something here, but yeah, he does have a secondary. Luckily for him. Supreme and Lance actually still convinced they're gonna be going towards A, but finally they realize, hey, something is up. They're actually on B. Taki's on the top B roof. Lance is actually not looking towards it. Ooh, misses that shot onto balcony. Gonna go for that no zoom, but what the hell, that range onto him. Yeah. And he will get that frag. No problem. Rifle couldn't cut it, shotgun will do it. And now Lance will make his way forward, but these Granta players are just gonna keep their range, keep away from Lance, as Danny will mop Lance up, and it's gonna be 9-8. Yet again, a split push from Granta coming out. They are fancying to take it slow, but with a little bit of more plays heading towards B right now. Gee, a lot of focus from ephix on A. Vigor on mid, pretty close to A, so I would judge that as 3-man and stack A. Still though, no opening frags as yet. Tommy will open up onto Vigor this time. Lance goes locking, shuts down Taki, but will go down to Danny, and that's a great counter frag from Danny. That's what you want to see. But still over there. Icons has just spotted a glimpse of a player on the Ace truck. Supreme will pick off Tommy, in the meanwhile back to a 3-on-3. Waiting for someone to show his roll. Ian Stevens yet again, as Cake and Snail will both get frags. Cake going down though. Two on two. Granted to go towards A, and Snail will go down. Kun will get the frag. And now the A side is open. Icons is making his way down there right now. Kun is actually planting on top of the bomb. Icon's actually gonna have to do something fast here, because Kun is gonna be going on top of that A roof. It doesn't even matter. Danny will pick him off. 9-9. Seems like the timeout worked out well after all. Look at the scoreboard still. Icons and Lens on 16 frags. Danny onto 17. So let's pick it up with Danny. He's actually not looking towards the B cross. He's actually trying to get a pick in on A. And, yet again, very slow play from both teams. They just don't want to lose this one. And do remember, guys, you do win money from this. I think it's a pay-to-play cup, so there's at least something at stake here. Okay, spots that player going in. Top A roof. Supreme. Get the frag onto Cake. Domi picking off Lance. It's going to be a problem for Epics. Icons though picking off Danny. It's going to be the scope down. Icons under pressure from Domi. Going to be going for the jumping scope shot. Domi will come in the rear. Will shut down Icons. And the plant is going to go down. Smoke is out as well on the cross. And there's just no way for Epics to get on this side. Supreme is making his way into the back of the line of Granted, but Taki is still there ready and waiting for him. Perhaps if Supreme is lucky, he can still see him. No, Taki has just spotted him. And that's going to be a problem for Epics. They're just going to waste their time here. Granted are, and Vigor actually finds Kuhn there. Supreme will shut down Taki, so Ami on his own in a 1-on-3. Picks off Vigor. 2 more plays left to find. He's got a shotgun in hand. Snail and Supreme. Snail making his way forward with the MP44. Domi missing all the shots. Snail will shut down Domi, and Supreme will just get the bomb in. Just bomb defusing just in time. And that is 10-9. And that was a surprise. I did not believe in that dream that Epics would take that defuse in, but very well played from Supreme and Snail and Vigor as well, getting that bomb plant back in. Wow, Supreme opening up strong with 2 frags onto Kuhn and Taki. Icons as well onto Cake. Danny, the only man actually to reply to Vigor. And another check from Supreme onto Danny. And this is looking to be like a 11-9. Unless the D&D combo can do something here as Domi goes looking with a shotgun together with Danny as well. No. He can't find anyone. They're just not at home. That man. Lance. Cheeky Lance. He's actually on the sandbag roofs. Tommy's actually just gonna grenade him down and... No, he's not. that nade actually missed by a mile. Lance drops down, picks up Tommy. Danny will be there with the no scope onto him. So 3 more plays left to find for Danny, and it's gonna be a hard task for him. Snill's actually there, and Danny will get the pick onto Snill, and what a play by Danny. She spots the player on top A roof. 18 seconds left on the clock. He's actually gonna go for a fake, but he's gonna have to go and plant now. But Supreme will come in the back, shutting him down. 11-9. And Apex do seem to be pulling this one ahead with a 2-round advantage of 11-9. Granted, opting to go towards A, but Domi actually saying no to that. It was actually trying to go towards B right now, but Icons will be there to stop him. Icons with another frag onto Cake. And that's the damage done by Icons. With that scope in hand. Taki will pick off Icons in the meanwhile. No smoke actually on BLE, which could be quite concerning for Granda there. Unless they can get a pick on Snail. She spotted one by those tank tires as he picks up Danny. Taki picks up Lance. Snail's gonna go looking as Taki's being tagged up. Supreme as well with a mop up on the Goon. And that's match point for ephix, 12-9. So far, we have a really good game on our hands. It is ephix versus Grand. It's perhaps going to be the last round of this matchup, unless Grand can still pull 3 rounds in the back. But will it happen? Skoon will find Lance the entry fragger here. For Granted, Danny on the jump there. Missing that crucial shot. Icons will pick him off, punishing Danny. And now Granda well on the back foot as Supreme will pick off Cake. Still going down to Techie. And is it 2-on-3? Tommy will pick off Supreme. Back to a 2-on-2. Vigor is going to rotate towards A. With Tommy there as well. So Techie on Garage. If Tommy managed to get the pick on Vigor, then it might work out well for them. But not going to make it easy for him. As Icons is gonna go looking. If he goes on that stairs, he's gonna have an easy frag. But oh, Techie was looking for him. I think Techie just spotted his gun. Icons going down to Dommy, and Dommy actually with that rotate was great. Now Vigor in that 1-2. If he wants to finish his one right now, he's gonna have to clutch his one, but no, he won't. Techie will pick him off, and that was a stellar performance from Dommy and Techie getting a, I guess that was a 2-on-4. So 2 more rounds to be played. Cake picking off Fiagor, and this time ephix having no luck with the entry frags. Monster will even the odds into Kuhn. And Supreme will shut down Cake as well. So it's definitely looking good for ephix right now. Snail will only increase that advantage onto Techie. So yet again we've got a 2-on-4. This time with the D&D combo, Donny and Danny. As Danny will shut down Icons. The scope dead. And Supreme's actually in the back. He's just gonna camp out here, and that's just gonna be a side on lock. Got Lance sitting on the garage. Tommy's gonna meet up with Lance quite soon. Oh! Tommy will pick up Lance, and then yet again, from a 2-on-4, we are back to a 2-on-2, this time with a D&D combo. Tommy and Danny are making their way towards B. Surely Supreme is gonna be there as well. He's actually not rotating just yet. Snail is happily to wait on the B truck. Tommy making his way forward. He's actually got a nade as well, which is going to be concerning for Snail. But they haven't spotted him just yet. Snail has spotted a nade coming out towards spawn. So he can safely prone over there. He's actually not being able to land those shots, being tagged up so heavily. He's under pressure. Supreme rotating as well. Getting his butt over there. All Snail needs to do now is keep alive, but he can't. He just can't. So Tommy will pick him off. Actually getting on top of that truck, and now in a 1-on-2 yet again from a 4-on-2 situation for ephix. They're just throwing these rounds away. They just want to get into an overtime, I feel here. Tommy will pick off Supreme, and a D&D combo does it. Still though, match point for ephix, 12-11. It's going to be as close as it gets. Guns being exchanged left, right, and center for Granted. As you can keep 2 guns in Call of Duty 2. The silence silence of the B attack. It is coming their way. This time Supreme will open up onto K, but going down to Danny straight away. Tip of his head. The thing is, I don't get, how was that not a headshot? How does this game register headshots? Icons going down to Danny. That was just overpicking from Icons. And Viewer going down to Tommy as well. And wow, Grother are really turning this one around. Lance going down as well to Danny. And it's all lapped up to Snail, and he's being spammed away by Tommy. And it's gonna be in overtime. Good evening, Tix.
Good evening. How are you, friends? You good?
Yes, I'm good. Happy
Excellent.
birthday, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Had a good one.
Yeah, I did, very much so, from what I can remember of it.
Probably nothing.
Not
So
too
it
much.
must be good.
Indeed.
Alright, to keep you updated, it is the upper bracket final between Grounded and ephix. ephix have just won the first battle in Karen 10, 13-7.
Excellent.
And now we're on to the overtime between ephix and Grounded on to Jane.
I think we're on overtime.
Overtime, straight into overtime.
Straight into overtime. Fantastic. I don't even know how anyone's been doing, but obviously Granted, picking up Gone Wild. You do have a frag movie coming out relatively soon. The same me and Rick are at the beginning, which is always nice.
Yep. The main players, not the main players.
The main casters.
Main casters, top role.
Who is Felix? Is he a new player here for the
Techie.
Granted lineup? Oh, it's Techie.
Yeah.
Alright.
Crazy name.
Felix. We're currently just, we've only had one frag here, and that's to Vio. That was Techie that did take him down, but as soon as I say that, Dunny's actually going to get the frag there onto Icons, with Techie taking down Supreme. Very much like it's going to go into the favour of Granted this round, as Dommy gets the headshot there onto Lance, with Dunny coming onto the quick scope there onto Quick Snail, and that's going to be 1-0 for the first round of overtime.
Wow. Granted are actually just denying ephix. I mean, ephix were actually up 12-8 at one point.
Oh wow.
And Granted are just pulling this one back. And again, Kakar is gonna get the opening frag, getting the entry frag onto Snail. And that's gonna cause problems for ephix to even push aside. Stop clip on spawn roof. It's a troll team, of course.
This is exactly why I love them. I can't believe that Domi doesn't have the trench gun to hand around that B site. It's famous for.
He did have it. He did have it. He does have it.
He does have it.
He does have it.
He does
He's
have
just
it.
got a Garand as well.
Oh, right.
A Garand.
Garand.
I'm so happy you're here, Tix.
Oh,
Just happy you're here.
Oh, that's nice of you to say. I'm
But
glad
in
to be here.
in the meanwhile, Lance has picked up a frag onto our favorite player, Domi.
Oh.
Oh. Okay,
That happened quickly.
Yeah, Gigabyte picking up 2 frags. So it's gonna be bad for ephix. Vigor and Icons with it all to do, whereas Icons actually over there towards A. So perhaps if Icons can get a pick on A, that would be great, but it just didn't happen.
Still, it's very, very quiet. They're going to try and work for a peak here. They have actually pushed themselves up towards the B site now. They've been spotted.
Wow. Vigor just going down by the last few bullets from Taki. All onto Icons now. 5 seconds left. He's gonna go for the plant, of course. As the time is taken away in his favor. He's just got 2 more players. Not just 2. In the form of Taki and Kuhn. The Gone Wilders. Actually, going right out of cover and being punished for it. And that's gonna make it 2-0.
Indeed, a really good, solid round here from Granted. Seems to be doing work here at the moment. TechX sitting on a 5-0. Doing very, very well there. Icons and Lance, the only 2 players there for the ephix side that have actually got a frag to talk about. It looks like it's going to be another standard setup here from Granted. They're going to play for the time. They're 2-0 up. They only need to win 2 more rounds, and the opening frag is going to come from Kuhn. He's going to finally get himself there onto the scoreboard. Frag grenades going out here from ephix as Lance does take down Cake. Now he's equaled it all up. This is 4 versus 4. Little bits of clipping every now and then. People are trying to see if they can get any sorts of picks whatsoever. Seems to be a more B orientated push, but it could start off as that way and then a re-rotate back onto the A side, but they are quite deep. Domi with the trench gun to hand on B as usual. But Icon's getting himself a tap grade now onto Techie. He seems to be the danger man here at the moment for Granted. Now 3 versus 4, more so in ephix's favour. Very slow pushes in towards the sites, little bits of spray coming in there through the smoke, using their smokes to their full advantage as they stay up for about 40 years. Domi.
40 years indeed.
Domi does get taken down. Oh! Cheeky one little there, Snail. Picking himself up a double frag and the 1 shot onto Dani. And it's all up to Kuhn now. He's still got it all to do. As Icons is in fact looking at him towards the top of the roof there. Did think about going for it, but it's a lot to do. Icons already looking at him, and that's going to be 2-1, and that's going to be the first round of overtime done. It's in favour of Granted, but ephix looked a little bit better on that side. Or on that last round, they played that a lot smarter, but maybe Granted are going to do a little bit something more unorthodox. Who knows? We're here starting. I need to flick the stream on.
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see here. Perhaps we're gonna see another overtime, wouldn't be surprised. Looking at Danny, not even watching the B cross with his scope. He's actually gonna go straight for that A cross, but Icons will get the entry frag, dummy down. So there's no more D&D combo. Supreme being tagged up so heavily. Cake as well. So both players being forced to retreat, not wanting to go ahead and continue that fight. Cake's actually making his way towards mid. Gonna have to be careful though, and a potato masher from Taki will end Snail's life. As Cake is proning his way up mid. Slowly but surely making his way down there. Smoke as well, actually. I don't know whose smoke is that, but hey. I guess it's gonna be Grant to smoke. Lens being tagged up. 4-4 as Cake will pick off Supreme. And he will eventually win that battle they had before.
I'm not even surprised that there's a re-rotate back onto this A site as well.
Yeah. And it's all bad for ephix now with Vigor and Icons, just 2 players left up alive. Vigor is not gonna be able to stop that plant as it goes down. He can't even get a frag as Kuhn is gonna be in his back. Icon's not in a position to even cover his teammate. And that's gonna be a round on the board for Granted.
Very much so.
Icons can clutch his 1-on-4 bomb plan.
I'm not too confident. Danny in the back.
Too skeptical.
Danny in the back.
Yeah, Danny in the back. Dirty, dirty little Swede. Snooze? Anyone?
Fisa. Oh, you Swedes that are watching. That means that's a silent fart, is what that is.
Fisa?
Fisa.
Alright.
Apparently. The only Swedish I know, and it's silent fart.
I just know Fita, it's pussy.
We're so educated.
Maybe it just says something about the Swedes, you know?
Yeah, indeed. Felix is at, well, Teke is going to actually open us up here, getting the early frag there, but it would appear that Cake is going to go down as well. Definitely in favour here for the Granted side as they do pick up the next frag onto Supreme. Dane getting that one. Doing a little bit of work now, coming into it hard, but Teke still dragging them on through here at the moment. 8 frags as Lance does get him down, and that's him. Oh, damn. Trench gun battle. Going to get that one onto Icons. It's now a 2 versus 3. Icons isn't happy. And that's Domi with the Sten kill as well onto Vio. It's only one player left to find, and that is Domi heavily tagging up Lance. And Lance has got a lot to do here. He's got to find 3 more Granted players. Domi done it and Kun. But Domi seems like he's having a bit of fun here. And that looks like it's going to be a good half for the Granted side. Domi, pat, headshots, and he's down. Granted winning the overtime here on to Jane. I think we're moving ourselves on to the next map. Not that I know what that one is. Marta.